Hi. We've all seen those Spitfires from many manufacturers, but this time we would face another model, let's say. This is new Spitfire Mk.XVI, early version, and this kit is made by AZmodel. It's 72nd scale kit, and it can be considered as one of the best plastic kits for this aircraft, I think. As you can see, this kit is noticeable because it features plastic parts which are made using metal molds, so it's not traditional short run as some say. It also has new injected canopy. It's even highlighted with special yellow color. As you can see, there are 3 marking options and full color instructions. Here on the top we can see this traditional AZmodel design and this nice picture. It's actually a drawing of the aircraft with a Spitfire with some sun flare and some stuff. It looks really nice. As you can see, box is typical for AZmodel. You can see comparison with my hand, and it's not that big. I mean, the box is not that big, of course, not my hand. We have here some safety information. We have here some info about other models from AZmodel, and here we have 3 marking options which are included into this kit. As you can see, they're all consistent from this gamma, from dark green and dark gray. So let's open this box. It's traditional side opening box, as you can see. Inside we will find this quite small bag with some parts inside. Let's check it a bit closer. So, well, we have here even some resin parts. It's really interesting. So let's begin from resin parts, of course. I would zoom it and focus the camera. Now you see it. So I guess these parts would be used for the barrels which were present on the wings of this version. As you can see, they're not hollow, but you can drill them out, I think. And the quality of the part is really excellent. I mean, it's quite noticeable that it's much better than plastic analogs, for example. So that's enough about resin parts, so let's move to the plastic. Plastic parts are represented by 2 brown sprues, 1 clear part, and that's enough. I mean, that's all. So here we see the wing sprue. Wing is quite detailed for the 72nd scale. As you can see, here is rivet and all hatches present, but nevertheless it has molded in ailerons and flaps. Still very nice, I would say. I mean, looks really like a top manufacturer's kit, and thin attachment points would only facilitate your assembly process. Here we have propeller, which is molded together with blades, tail planes here, that's the cockpit parts, I think that's the floor. Here we have plastic barrels as well, cockpit seat, some cockpit parts, and what else? Here we have engine exhausts, which are not hollow, I think, but you can drill them up. And here another 2 types of the tail wings, I would say, and another type of the rudder. Both are molded as a one piece, as you can see, so there won't be problem with fiddling with those seams when you glue 2 halves together. Here on the inside we have some ejector pins, as you can see. So I think there won't be that serious because, as you can see, walls of the wheel wells are much higher, so you can glue it straight away and they will be hidden under top halves of the wings. Then we have second sprue. It features fuselage. I really like how AZmodel changed their molding process. As you can see, parts became more, let's say, shiny and more smooth, so you don't have this rough surface on the parts. And also, of course, is here present recessed panel lines and some riveting in some places. As you can see, cowling is done together with the fuselage, so you would have to deal with the seam here in the middle. Wheels are molded really perfectly, but as a one piece. Here top wing halves Also recessed panel lines, also some riveting, and also of course modded in ailerons. And here are some cockpit parts. I mean, it's really nice to see that AZmodel strives to present us something better and better. And moreover, we have here two types of wheels, as you can see. Flip over the sprue, and here we have cockpit detailization quite detailed for the 72nd scale. You can see it with your own eyes, and here is another half, and it's also feature really high amount of details. So then we have one clear part. It's represented of course by the canopy. Canopy is molded as a one piece, but it's packed into the separate back, as you can see, and here it is. Really nice molding, but it's a pity that it won't be possible to open the cockpit in order to show this detalization which manufacturer put into this model. Then we have assembly manual. As it was written on the box, it's a full color, so here we have some short history, parts map, and full color means this. So here is clearer color segmentation, so you can clearly imagine what color should be which part and which segment. Should be quite easy to assemble this model. Even the wing alignment is present in a form of separate scheme. And here is stencil guide. Yes, this model features stencils, even though it's 72nd scale. Here is a decal sheet. Traditionally for AZmodel quality is quite high, and I think here is nothing to complain about. Here are belts for the seat. This feature we saw in some recent kits from the AZmodel, and I think it's really nice addition. So you don't have to spend your money on the PE. And here is a dashboard decal, which is also really nice and should look good after careful application. And here is the final sheet, the smallest one, but it features some stencils which should be useful if you want to create really comprehensive Spitfire in 72nd scale. That's all for today. That was the Spitfire from AZmodel. Check full review on our website, and don't forget to subscribe to our Facebook group and YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.